Hi, I'm Ron B. from Philly, and I got something to say about the Philadelphia gun violence. Hi, I'm Ron B. from Philly, and I got something to say about the Philadelphia gun violence. You might not be able to see that real good, but in the Inquirer, Philadelphia Inquirer, in Philly in January, one person has been shot in Philadelphia since January 2nd. That's a startling number on August 28th. A person a day have been shot with gun violence in Philadelphia. On the 21st of August, they reported that the gun violence had reached 343 people, a 20% increase over last year. And this is not a new issue. As you see from my thumbnail, this right here is an edition of Time magazine from July 17, 1989. And as it says, the death toll in America to gun violence was 464 people in 1 week. I don't know. I don't have no answer to this situation. But I do have some things to say about it. We have to ask some questions. Why do we think the government is going to solve this problem? If it was the government, and when it is the government, say the police, for instance, we all can get up in arms and march and be mad and want people to pay and want people to lose their job or lose this and lose that. But we will allow our own citizens to run around and shoot each other, and no one says anything or does anything about it. Oh, the cops are supposed to do this and the government needs to do that. But what about us? What do we need to do? What do we need to do about the people in our households who are running around with guns? The kids in our household who have guns and who are out shooting people. The grown adults in our household. The family members. All we doing is having funerals and marches. But we're not stopping the violence. Is it because we're scared? I mean, is everybody scared of what's going to happen to them if they tell? Or I don't want to be a snitch? Or all kinds of silliness that don't stop children, don't stop old people, don't stop people going to work from getting shot. This is one issue that we all can get behind. This is one issue that no one should be against. This is one issue that you shouldn't have to be told that is wrong. It's one issue that the government don't have to step up and solve. We solve it on our own. We solve it by not allowing murderers or criminals or people who do bad things to just live amongst us because they are cousin or they are brother or they are sons, they are daughters. We just don't let that happen. What kind of society? Are we trying to live in Beirut? Afghanistan? What is that what y'all want? Because once gun violence becomes common, whereas you don't think about it anymore, then that's what you're going to have. You're going to live in a war zone. If you look around onto news and you see those people And you say, how can they live in them bombed out places? Well, they don't have nowhere else to live. They don't have nowhere else to go. But this, where I live in the the uptown part of Philadelphia, Olney and Oak Lane, it's any day. You go to Broad Island and you might get shot. It didn't happen 2 or 3 times this year alone. People just going to work. People shooting near the schools. People shooting near the playground. People shooting near the supermarket. People shooting everywhere. So, why is it that I'm speaking up on it? Because people got to speak up on it. And people got to stop letting it just be okay. Or stop being afraid. And start doing something about it. Tell on these people who got the guns. Get them guns out your house. Give them to whoever, even if they only give you $100, a gift certificate for food, or whatever. Get them guns out your house. If you feel necessary that you need a gun to protect yourself, you need to look at where you live and think about, should you still be there? That's no way to live. We all don't have guns. We all have never had guns. But, we're not going back to the Old West. Because remember, in the Old West, they had a sheriff in your neighborhood. Now you got police in your neighborhood that don't even patrol your neighborhood. We got police at Broad Island. People still getting shot at Broad Island. So, I don't have an answer. I don't have a solution. I want to play something though that Chris Rock said. And let's see if you can understand this. Excuse me for how long me turning my back on y'all.
We need no gun control. You know what we need? We need some bullet control. We need to control the bullets. That's right. I think all bullets should cost $5,000. $5,000 for a bullet. You know why? Because if a bullet costs $5,000, there'll be no more innocent bystanders.
2009, Chris Rock, Bring the Pain. Maybe if the gun control and the gun lobby and the government and the private citizens and the people decided that ammunition, you can't shoot a gun without ammunition. If that was more expensive, maybe that would stem some of this gun violence. They're not going to get rid of guns. I don't know why that's so hard to figure out. They're not going to do that. But just like cigarettes were dangerous, they still sell cigarettes. But guess what? They charge the taxes so high on them that you had to be very dedicated to cigarettes to smoke them when they used to be cheap. Maybe that's one of the solutions. Maybe the solutions are that if you really need a gun or if you really had to have a gun, then it makes them so expensive to have bullets that you can only have them if you really need one. I don't know. I ain't no genius. I don't know what to do. I'm just Ron B from Philly. Just another innocent bystander that has to go from here to almost Broad Island to go to dialysis, and I got to worry about whether I'm going to make it. My kids go to work. I got to worry about whether they're going to make it home. So I suggest we start getting our act together and start really taking a hard look at some ways to deal with this. But stop being so afraid of the people in your own household who are criminals. That's Ron B. And I got something to say. Like, subscribe, comment. Please let me know what you think about this. And if you can come up with some solutions, please let me know if you got one. Because I'll tell anybody and everybody. Thank you. Talk to you later.